All right, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Lisa Criselli here, and this is Monday night. So that means we are getting down to business live with Lisa. And I am here, you guys. We have an incredible theme that we've actually been addressing all month long, and we continue to. And primarily because this is a really important topic. Probably the timing. And again, I planned this out, but I think the timing on this is really, really critical. So as you come on board, please pop in and say hello. Comment below. Let me know where you are joining us from. This will be very interactive. I've got some really great info to share with you, and actually a little gift, as we call it, a gift for you at the end. Okay, a little different than what I've done before, but I actually have a special gift for those of you joining me. So first of all, it is Monday night. There we go. I see a few comments coming in. Terry, hello there. Hello, hello. And hello from Gainesville. I don't know who that is. So one of the things I recommend is right up here above my name. You should see StreamYard.com/Facebook. It may have already gone off when we went live. I think it should still be there. StreamYard.com/Facebook. And if you click on that, that'll allow your name and picture to come up. Hello, Terry. Obviously, when you pop in, and there we have, go Gators. Yes, because we like to give you shout outs as well. Wonderful. So happy to have everybody here. I'm glad you're joining in. As I mentioned, we are continuing with our September topic on reducing stress, dealing with stress, tools and resources to handle stress, and ways that you can actually reduce stress. There's Carla. Hey, Carla, good to see you. There she is. And I don't know what that means. Of course not. Okay, so today we are adding another reason. Tonight we're talking about another reason why you should step away from your phone more often. I'm actually going to dive into this. I did a bit of research on this. I have some really interesting things to share with you. And as I said, I have a special goodie for you at the end, really. So let me just make sure I'm looking at all of my, let me make sure this is feeding properly. Hold on one second. It's Stony, not sure why it's not showing your name. Okay, got that. Did you click the StreamYard.com/Facebook? It should, that gives it permission. So let me just make sure this is streaming properly. There we go. Yes, there we have it. Okay, so awesome. Tonight, we are discussing another reason why you should step away from your phone more often, okay? Now, we know that you guys, these are basically attached at our hip. In fact, one of the reasons that text marketing by text is so highly successful, whether it is, text messaging or Facebook messaging or, any kind of messenger messaging is so highly open, like 98% open rate, is because when those messages come through, again, if you have your phone, it's either going to vibrate or it's going to ding or make a noise, right? We always have that attached, right? As a society, we are so connected right now with our phones. So I'm going to dive in a bit because I've been doing a bit of research and work on this. And in fact, actually really quickly before I go, I actually address some of these things in the free download, which you guys should have access to. I'll make sure you have that in just a little bit. Now, you've heard, I bet most of you guys let me know, I've heard about how bad blue light is for emitting from phones. So phones, tablets, TVs, even LED bulbs. So go ahead and let me know, have you been sort of following this? Are you aware of it? Give me a yes, yes, or you're not sure. Let me know in the comments below. Now, it's been in the news a lot lately because reports are that it damages your eyes, not to mention how it can mess with your sleep as well. And as you guys know, sleep plays a really big role in relieving stress and helps your brain process all the things that happen during the day. So one of the things I want to add in here, actually, Lucho and I never bring our phones into the bedroom with us. Now, I know a lot of people that do. All right, there we are. Awesome. Yes, Carla. Great. So I know a lot of people that do. A lot of people have their phones, they plug it in at night in their, on their nightstand. I'm going to tell you, we have our phone charging system in the kitchen, okay? And we do that on purpose, okay? I don't want to have those, again, in our room, and then they beep all night and all these other things that they do that infringe on, right? Infringe on your sleep processes, okay? Now, if you listen to the reports about the dangers of blue light, it is very tempting. And I actually know quite a few people who have invested in buying blue light blocking glasses that are on the market right now. So let me know. Oh, that's great, Carla. I love your little icons, your little emojis. Let me know if any of you actually have you invested in blue light blocking glasses? Just curious. There's no judgment here one way or the other. Okay, I'm just going to share a little bit. And here's why. So I'm trying to look at my other screen here so I can see. So Carla, you actually do have blue light blocking lenses. Okay, cool. So you got them from Amazon. There we go. I have some. All right, excellent. Okay, great. Then you're going to appreciate this discussion even more. Okay. So there are a lot of different opinions on how blue light actually affects your health. Okay. Now I just want to share something with you. I have read 2 different opinions about whether it damages your eyes, and they both are on the same well-recognized health site, which is, you guys, Harvard Medical School, literally had conflicting reports, okay, on the same site. Okay, now, as you may remember from science class, light has many different wave frequencies, right? Your eyes can only see the red, blue, and green wave frequencies. Now, even though you might not see the color blue when you look at a light, like, again, I have my what is it? My round light, my whatever you call it, round light here, and my pot lights up above. Like, I have all these different lighting. Even though you may not see the color blue when you look at that light, it doesn't mean there are not blue waves. Okay. So Terry, you don't have any of the glasses. Okay, got it. Now, here's why blue light is actually bad for you. Okay. So just, play with me here for just a minute. And again, whether you use them or whether you use glasses or not, just understand blue light has more energy per photon of light than any other visible colors of light. Okay, like the reds and the greens. Now, the extra energy, it means that it is more likely to cause damage to your body. Okay, so the blue light can disrupt your sleep hormones, especially, as you guys know, melatonin, which can make it hard for you either to fall asleep or stay asleep, or sometimes both of those. Okay, it also can disrupt your body's natural daily rhythms. Now, especially if you're exposed to blue light at night, like bringing in your phones, bringing in your laptops, or bringing in your, iPads, etc. If you're doing that kind of work at night before you go to bed, this is exactly what's happening. Now, there's also been a lot of news that it can actually cause harm to your eyesight by causing macular degeneration, which is the premature aging of your eyes. So for those of us who are a little bit over the mid-range, right, like maybe the 50 plus, right, this is something that you may begin to start noticing, okay? Now, if you're concerned about this, it could be tempting, right, to buy a pair of blue light blocking glasses. And again, it's totally your call, you guys. I've heard really great things about them, not so great, just there's a lot of mixed reviews on how effective they are. If you believe in it, great, then definitely have them. It certainly cannot hurt, okay? Again, I have seen research on both ways. I've seen researchers give them rave reviews and some that are not so positive, okay? So again, you have to do your own research. You have to make a decision on that, but it definitely can't hurt to buy a pair, right? It can't hurt to have them, right? It's not like going to hurt you to do it. It also could be worthwhile to install a blue light blocking app or filter on your phone, your computer, your ebook reader, whatever that might be, especially if you're working on those things late at night, and maybe you're having a hard time sleeping. Now, I don't have a hard time sleeping, you guys, okay? I'm just going to tell you, I don't have a hard time sleeping, okay? I'm a really good sleeper, so not a challenge for me. But understand that nearly every expert recommends the most effective thing that you can do, and I want you to wait for it. The most effective thing that you can do is cut down on your screen time, okay? Cut down on your screen time. Now, let me see here. What does Carla say? You say that I find that they have improved your sleep, I put them on at least 1 hour before going to bed. Fun, like being in an 80s music video. That's cool, right? That's cool. And if that's helping you, then great. Okay, absolutely great. So here's what's really interesting. I'm going to tell you guys, whether you want to hear this or not, cutting down on your screen time. Now, a really cool thing, I don't know if they do this on Samsungs or not. I don't know if they do it there, but on iPhone, they have started sending out I don't know if it's every single day, but I know it's at least once a week where they send out a notification and letting you know, like I think it's once a week where it says your screen time is down this much percentage or up this much percentage. Is there a record button here? What do you mean, is there a record button here? I don't know what that means. Okay, not sure what you mean there, Lito. Anyway, so I love getting these notifications because it lets me become aware of, again, if my usage has gone up quite, a little bit over the week. So once a week, they let you know, here we go. Once a week, they let you know how your screen time compares to last week. There we go. Okay, now that's on an iPhone. I don't know if they do that on a Samsung. You guys can let me know. Let's see. I think we had another person trying to join in here. Okay. So anyway, yes, once a week it will let you know. So if anyone here has a Samsung, let me know if you guys get those same notifications. This is great for you to be aware of how much time you are. I was trying to be funny since you spend a lot of time on your screen. Oh, very funny. No. Okay. Anyway, we'll have another discussion about that, at least not when we're out in public, which is one of the things we're going to be talking about. So I'm talking about how to cut down on your screen time. Did you know? So here's the thing, you guys, listen up, and gals. The average adult spends up to 11 hours a day engaged in technology. Okay, that means reading, scrolling, listening, going through on their phone, right? All right, thank you, Carlo. You needed that. Thanks. Okay, so average adult spends 11 hours a day. So imagine, I think, like the 20-something-year-olds, they are probably well above that. So that is reading through, scrolling on your phone, listening to different things. Like, again, I do podcasts. I listen to podcasts. I do mind. I actually do mind, like games that are like engaging games that helps your brain. Carl, I'm guilty of it too. We've become accustomed to it. And that's why being aware is really the first step, right? Now, again, let's just say the average is 11 hours a day. Okay, now that's a lot. That's way more. I'm too busy working, but it is a lot of time. And many people are just not even aware of it, right? We're just not aware of it. So the first step is being aware of it. So Terry says, I have a Samsung and you do not get those messages. Oh, well, you might have to switch over, Terry. Another reason why we like our little iPhones. But hey, you might check and see maybe there's a notifications setting that you might have to turn on for that. That is just something that we have. So anyway, good for you on checking on that. Now, not only can spending so much time on your devices possibly affect your vision and your sleep, we've talked about that. It can cause aches and pains. It can cause you to be less active, right? Because you're sitting, right? You're sitting there, which has a lot of implications on your health, your sleep, and your stress levels, okay? Also, it can affect how your brain works by changing your ability to focus on just one thing at a time. So this is really interesting. So it affects how your brain works by changing your ability to focus on only one thing at a time. Again, just check yourself here. How many times have you been into your phone, right? And someone's talking to you and you don't hear them. You're sitting right next to them and they have to repeat themselves, right? So again, this is just for us to be aware. So I want you to take some time and think about how you engage with technology every day, okay? I want you to think about how you engage with technology every day. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to encourage you, if you can find those settings on your phone, to check the settings, because it's really great to have it notify you. I was actually down 13% this past week. So again, I am aware of that. I pay attention to it. Now, here's my special little gift for you. So let me make sure I copy this. Okay, and I'm going to post this, but I have something to share with you. Hold on one second. I want to make sure I can share this with you. Let me look at my banners here. So, all right. So here is, are you guys ready for your special gift tonight? This is not what you've been thinking. So you got to throw down and give me a yes, show it to us, give it to us, whatever. Okay. Because I actually have something I want you guys to check out. So I'm going to wait until I see a couple of yeses, thumbs up. I know you can't do the little heart bombs on here, but, or if you can, maybe you can. What do we got there? Let's see. All right, there we go. Oh my God, what is that? Is that a clock? What is that, Carla? I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, I love the little emojis. All right, there we go. We got a yes, we got a yes. Okay, so I have a special gift for you today. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm doing two screens here. So just, let's see, today's Monday. Yes, so yesterday, Luto and I came across a phenomenal Netflix documentary. Okay, you guys, we've been dialed in. There we go. Drum roll. So here is my gift for you. So we just happened to be, well, we were on Netflix. We were going to go watch our Netflix series Away, which we haven't finished yet. Drums with Sticks, Carla sent. Oh, got it. Oh, okay, cool. Drum roll. Wait, where was that again? There we go. That's a drum roll. Oh, look at that. I never knew that. Okay. So drumsticks with Carla. Okay, got it. Got it. Sorry, I'm busy thinking about what I'm doing for you guys. All right. So here we go. We watched an amazing documentary yesterday. I'm going to post it right now in the messages with a link for you. This documentary is actually called The Social Dilemma. You guys, it is fascinating. Okay. I put a special link in there for you. Okay. The documentary explores the dangerous human impact of social networking, and they're actually interviewing tech experts that are sounding the alarm on their own creations. You guys, these are guys that worked at Google, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, like top guys. We're talking about like heads of divisions. Okay, these top guys have a very what's the word? Frank discussion. They are really having a conversation about the impact of social networking, the impact of being so connected into our phones, the impact of social media, platforms. Okay, this is really incredible. I'm going to encourage you guys. Yes, you've got to watch this. It is really, really interesting, Carla. I know you're going to really appreciate it. I was so excited that Lucho actually found it, so I have to give him the credit for it. And then, of all things, it actually popped up today in another conversation in a group that I'm in. I'm like, I literally just watched that last night. It's really fascinating, you guys, and it's going to have you look at these apps and these social media processes very, very differently. So one of the things that I'm having a little personal dilemma with is I love Google everything, right? We use Google Docs and Google Spreadsheets and Google Calendar and Google Email, right? What was that? Yay, Lucho. Yeah. Yes, there we go. Awesome. That's great. So we use a lot, Google everything, right? Here we go. And Lucho, as he said, they go deep into what all social media platforms sell. Absolutely. They go deep into how they are using our information and how they are tracking what it is that we do on a regular basis. You guys, it might scare the shit out of you or it might make you look at things a little differently, but I'm going to tell you this documentary is really important right now. Anyway, I wanted to share that. And this is how this comes up. I already had this scheduled to talk about this very topic over a month ago. Okay. Over a month ago. I did not expect to run into this documentary yesterday, and it ties into what I'm talking about here like so much. They actually go into deep about what happens with people when they disconnect so much by being on their phones, right? What is that social interaction or lack of social interaction? So again, understanding how, again, I'm talking about, again, how blue light affects us, how this affects stress, all of this ties together. Now, I'm going to wrap up with this, okay? I'm going to encourage you to experiment with stepping away from your phone, from your technology for a specific intentional period of time each day. Now, how much you do that is up to you. Again, I'm going to encourage you guys to set a goal, right? Encourage it, maybe stepping away an hour before you go to bed, right? Plugging it in an hour before you go to bed. Make sure that it's plugged in another room. Don't have it into in your bedroom, right? See how it feels to be disengaged for a little while. So I'm going to tie one more story in here. Okay. This is a really great one. So we also went out to dinner on, Lucha, what day? That must've been Saturday, I guess, right? Anyway, Friday or Saturday. One of the very few times that we've actually been out to a restaurant. It's our favorite restaurant, Fleming's Steakhouse. We have it was Friday night. We have a regular server there. Her name is Erin. We've been going there for years. We've been kind of regulars there up until March. But anyway, we needed a night out and we wanted to see her. We haven't seen her in a very long time. And we were having a really frank discussion with her. And because this is our anniversary month, we were also celebrating our anniversary because we don't know if we'll be back over there for our anniversary at the end of the month. And so we were talking with her and she said, she was wishing us a happy anniversary. And then she said, it's so nice to see, you two. Now we live together, we work together, we have a business together, right? We are quarantined together. Like we're around each other a lot, you guys. So in other circumstances, this could be a very highly stressful situation. That's not the case for us because we've also been doing this since 2009. And Erin actually made a comment to us because we were at dinner, we were having great conversation, we were enjoying a night out. It felt really special, and we did not have our phones on. Well, they were on us, but we weren't dived into our phones. In fact, neither one of us picked up our phone the entire evening. And she's like, "You guys are here, you're having great conversation. I really recognize that." She goes, "I can't tell you how many times I see couples and people come together at and it's a nice steakhouse. It's a beautiful evening out. They do fantastic service there." And she said, and people just get there and they just faces buried into their phones. So I want to encourage you guys to take some time and set intentional time. Again, whether you are out with family, whether you're out with friends, and set an intention to disconnect, okay, disengage, okay? Now, how much you choose is up to you, but I want you to try it. That is my challenge for you. Try it, and I want you to let me know how it goes. Now, I think most of you have probably already done that, but for any of you watching the replay on this, okay, watching the replay, I'm going to encourage you to go over and grab the Unplug ebook, as I mentioned to you, because in here, I talk about the 24 techniques to beat stress. So these are just a few of them that I've been coming to you each week. We talked about a breathing technique. We talked about, different processes that you can do to step away, etc. And tonight it's about reducing blue light, reducing time on your technology. And I'm going to encourage you guys to go ahead, download the ebook. Let me see if I can. I'm going to actually post that in the comments as well, and encourage you, if you have not already done so, please go grab and download that. I have some great goodies, not only in the ebook, but also in the follow-up email sequence. I have another little surprise for you, a little goodie download. So again, you guys, go check out the Netflix. Let me see if I have it on here. I thought I put it on there, on my banners. Let's see, hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. Wait, let's see here. Netflix documentary, The Social Dilemma. Go be sure and grab that. As I mentioned, it's in the links in the comment section. And then come on back in here and drop me a note and let me know. Let me know how you guys are gonna, move forward after that. What you're gonna do with it. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me on Getting Down to Business live with Lisa. There we go. Getting Down to Business brought to you every Monday night here. I am considering, we've been talking about this for a little while, is maybe changing the time a little bit earlier. So I think I'm going to be doing I'll be putting in a questionnaire or what is it? Not a questionnaire, but a little thing for you guys to vote. Because I have a lot of people who've been wanting to come to this and cannot attend live. So with that being said, oh, here we go. Oh, let's see. Why isn't that showing up? Comments. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. It was acting a little weird there. Let's see. I always keep my phone in my purse when I'm at a restaurant. Awesome. It's just my old school thing to do. And my friends and family know I call them out if they don't do the same thing. Yes. Awesome. It's a great practice to be in. Absolutely. And I would even go so far as to ask people. We did a holiday gathering here this last holiday season before the world changed. And we actually have some dear friends of us. We love them dearly, but they're always on, when the social gathering, they'll still be connected to their phones. So we actually put a basket together and everybody dropped their phones in the basket when they arrived. Just saying, it was pretty cool. So think about that for any social gatherings, if you're having any. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. Anyway, you guys, that's it. It is Lisa Crisali. I will see you here, same bat place, same bat time next week, Getting It Down to Business Live. And yes, like what you do with the keys, absolutely. Yeah, have people throw in their keys. We have them throw in their cell phones because, again, even more so now that social gatherings are so limited, to be able to take the time to really be able to engage with people is, it's so important. So like I said, I will see you here next. Oh, I know. Oh, I almost forgot. Remember that this coming Thursday, 12 p.m. is our monthly Q&A call. So if you have not done so already, if you go scroll down to upcoming events, if you scroll down, there we go, Terry. I'm throwing some money. Right? We'll pass the basket. That's a good one. If you haven't done so already, make sure you RSVP for the upcoming Q&A call this coming Thursday. And if you have any business questions, go ahead and submit them in there because I will be answering questions live. Okay, business questions. It can be on tools and resources, nutrition. I might need Lisza there for that. Nutrition software, any kind of business questions, marketing, resources. You guys, this is your opportunity. I'm going to be available for questions, so it's up to you to take advantage of it. See you all then. Have a great night. Catch you then. Catch you on Thursday.